Hey, Kelly. I don't know if you can hear me. I have the camera over there. They're all wandering back under their eater. Your baby's right there on the edge somewhere. She was. We have we have 5 new babies in there with them. That yellow one that's right there on the outside. That's a new one. And the baby poking its head out on the left side is a new one. That's a Chong in the food bowl. Yeah, there's the black one at the water, not the one that's in the water now, but the smaller one. That's a new one. The black one at the water bowl, that's Harley, and then Chong's in food bowl. And then that's Hubert that just came out. And this one here, that's the Frizzle. And her name is Miss Frizzle off of Magic School Bus. They're all making their way out. Usually when one starts to eat, they all come out. Hey, Angela. Let's see if we can get these to come out. They're all under there, all warm. There it comes. That's a little hot down. There's Buttercup. I gotta look up the kids' names on the Magic School Bus because that's gonna be the other 4. You gonna get my finger? Are you gonna get my finger? Where's little Roxanne at? There she is. There's Roxanne right here. There she is. Right there. She's usually the first one to run up and get in my hand, but I guess they're tired. They're gonna get me? Are you gonna get me? Yeah. Hey, baby. Come here. Let's see. I think Halo's under here, asleep somewhere. Nope, there's no more under there. Let me figure out which one. I gotta see the face. That's Hubert. No, that's Halo. This is Halo right here. They're getting big. They're already getting their feathers on their wings. Let's see if I can get. Oops. Let's see. Can you tell on this one that they're getting their feathers? They're getting fast too. Here you. Good, Roxanne. Your feathers. They get fast. There's Buttercup. They all want to get my hand because they think I feed them treats out of my hand. So they just automatically come up and want to peck me. Let's see. Now that I think it's a trick. Come down. I should have started out with this. There you go. Yeah, I love how different they all are. None of them look the same. I think there's only one rooster. And I think it's Halo. Let's see. One of them, when I stick my hand in, really raises their chest. I don't know if you can see this or not. See how that one kind of rears up at me? Okay. They do that. Good. I don't know. Roosters are difficult to tell until they crow. Because even females can mimic a rooster if there's not one in the flock. A hen will mimic the alpha status. They're all over in that corner because in the other playpen, that's where the other birds are. They kind of just stay against each other. It's rather cute, really. I took 4 of the bantams outside today because even though they're still tiny, they're fully feathered and the rooster was starting to crow. And he's crowing in the house at 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's just not going to do. I need my couple hours of sleep. I don't want to get up at 5:30. Not when you have to work a 12-hour day. So I took them outside. Your granddaughter didn't have a good day? Aw, how come? I hate that. She'll get used to it. It's an adjustment, especially if she's only been around you guys, her whole life. Oh, busybodies. Y'all are busybodies. Okay, yeah, let's see what. See how her feathers are kind of curled up? She's a frizzle. She's a frizzle. Oh, you like to stay in my hand? You can sit with me. She had a couple of panic attacks and they had to call her mom. Oh, it'll get better. We have a couple peacocks in the neighborhood. I'm surprised you didn't know that they were there. They're usually really, really loud. Yeah, she's very soft and delicate, and she was the only one out of the whole hatch that came out of Frizzle, and she let me have her. I hope it's a girl. I mean, either way, it's okay. But they're the same age as the others. I don't know what day they exactly hatched on, but she said they were a week old when I picked them up on Saturday. So they're just a little bit smaller. They're a smaller breed. It's Cochin. They're Cochins. So what do they think they can do? I mean, obviously it's the first day, so they'll see how she does for a couple days. But is there anything your daughter said she was going to do? You have a lot of different breeds of birds. Yeah, there are a lot. There are a lot. I would stick my camera down in there, but I don't want them to poo on it. I can try. We'll see. That way you can see their little faces. There's Miss Frizzle. The pelican really took you back. Yeah, do you live by water? Hey, Billy Bob. Thank you. They're getting big. Hey, Kristen. Her mom said she has to go back tomorrow, but we'll see. My granddaughter said she's not going. Oh, give it a chance. Tell her to give it a chance. She'll make a friend, and they'll have fun, and all that. It's just new. They're busy. I have to put all those treats in there, so now they're going to dig. They're going to dig and scratch and make a mess. And you can see their bigger brothers and sisters on the other side. See, I tell you, they kind of like stick together. Oh, Chong. He's been a camera hog since the beginning, hasn't he? She may make a friend tomorrow. Well, I'm sure she will. Sweet girl. It's so hard when they start. I had so many that would cry, and I would just have to sit and hold them. Just sit and hold them and love on them a little bit, and they got used to it. Give them a few extra little good, treats and some gummies and all that. They start to warm up. It is hard. You can really see Miss Frizzle's fluffy feathers now from being at this angle. And then those two yellow ones right there, those are new. And then the black one. It's hard to tell It's the littlest one here. That's the other one. They are in their camera hog. Well, we had 7 from our hatch, and I brought home 5 more this past Saturday that are the same age. They're a different breed, but the same age. Which one is this one here? That one? This one? That's Halo. There's your bird. That's yours, Angela. And then there's Hot Damn. Look how fluffy their cheeks are. It cracks me up. There's a light on the camera, so that's what they're checking at. The 2 yellow ones and a little black one. They're all coachins. One's a frizzle. Look at little Roxanne up in the camera now. They like that light. That's funny. See that they've cleared that space where I put all those treats. I think that's Harley, that black one there. I think that's Harley. It's hard to tell by looking at the screen without looking at the back of them. This Harley has gray shoulders, or gray wings, really, is what it is. What are you doing? What are you doing? See how these have feathered feet? Yeah. But they're getting big. I filled this up this morning when I left, and they cleaned it out. There's plenty of food in the bottom, but they've cleaned the jar out, so they're really eating. Hey, Florida Mama Bear. Yep, they're cute. They're getting so big. See how they just peck and pick at each other? It's just, that's part of nature. Even the big girls outside do it. They get the camera sitting right on top of the heater, so. YouTube star. I know, they know it too. That's why they're all up in the camera. Hey, Dot. How you doing, honey bunny? I missed bingo. I had chicken chores. Now I was out there. I had to. It's too dark now. I don't think you'll be able to see. The coop we just built up. Around the door, you have to cut the chicken wire. You're just supposed to go across and then you cut out the door. So if you know anything about chicken wire, you know that when you cut it, there's all those freaking briars sticking out. So I went to Dollar General and got some pool noodles and put a slit down it and wrapped the edges of the door where it was sticking out so much with the pool noodle, because I have about 3 cuts on my hands and arms, and it was scraping, catching my hair every time I went in. So Mr. Red, and he said, what about a pool noodle? I was like, that's a great idea. So I went and got a pool noodle and cut it and placed it around the edge of the door, which also kind of sealed it up a little bit better because it was a small gap. You miss bingo too? I know. Adult responsibilities sucks. That I don't know, Kelly. I thought about it. They may peck at it. I don't know. We'll see. They won't eat it because they may peck at it though. But the main part was at the top. Doors probably. I have to duck, and I'm 5'10", so it's probably around 5'5", 5.5 feet tall. So I have to duck when I go under, and the chicken wire was catching my hair every time I went in and driving me nuts. So if anything, I'm going to keep the top part. They won't reach that tall. So I'm not worried about that. But at the bottom, there's a little bit of a gap, which once the ones that are out there grow, it won't matter. But right now, they're still pretty small. So the ones I put out this morning, they're bantams. They're really small. They're not much bigger than what you see in here now, and they're fully feathered and crowing and all that. And I got to go outside. But the lavenders are already out there in the ducks, and they were picking at them, and they were so small that I went and got our quarantine cage and put them in there and stuck them in the coop. So maybe in a couple days when they kind of get used to each other, it might be all right. But with them being so small, I don't want them to get hurt. I love the new coop too. I've got one more on the way. I'm having to order like one every 2 weeks because I can't really afford to spend $1,000 on a bunch of coops, nor do I have the time to sit and put all of them together at one time. So I've got one coming. So we completed one. I've got one on the way, and I'll order another one next week. And that way it'll be spread out. And that's what happens when I'm on Amazon. I know. If you think I'm an Amazon, you should see my son out there. He has to get on his knees, basically. But Kelly, it would be nice and humble for you. I mean, real comfy. You'd be able to walk in and out, no problems. You might not be able to reach the handle, though. Kelly called me an Amazon.
She's a rascal. She's a little rascal.
Mr. Red said, you're a little rascal. What? Huh? Okay. My girls are, well, both of them were, but one's still in there making those. What are those things called? Pillar beads? No, I don't know if they're pillar beads. You know, the ones you put on the little design, and then you have to iron them to get them to stick. That has kept her busy for 2 days now, 3 days. It's nice. $10 well spent. I don't know about the vacuum or the broom, but yeah. This is what they do all day long, is sit and peck and go eat and eat some more and drink some and what are you doing, John? I swear that chick has been in the camera since it came out of its shell. They're getting big. They're not quite big enough to where they're flying out of the playpen like the other ones. I take the top off the other ones for 5 seconds and walk in to get some water and come back and they're all on the tops of the playpen. So that's my phone. 1 second, you guys. Okay, that was my son calling. He always scares me. He's like, "Hey, Mom." I'm like, "What? What is it?" One of his friends had a flat tire, and so he's helping him fix it before he comes home. Busy little munchkins. They're fun to watch. That's a newer one. That's a coach, and you can tell. I can tell within the steps that it's big and it's smaller. I think that's it anyway. No, it's not. No, that's oh, Halo. That's Halo. The little one eating. The little black one eating. That's the newer one. Okay, it's hard to tell from this side, this view. I know. I have so many eggs now, I don't even know what to do with. But some will be sold for hatching. That's why I'm getting so many different hens. Well, chicken coop runs so that I can keep them semi-separated for breeding purposes. The lavenders will have their own rooster. The bantams will have their own rooster. My Americanas and green eggers out there, they already have their rooster, which Elvis has become a problem. So not sure how much longer he's going to last, especially if he keeps getting Mr. Red while he's out there trying to work. So. He may go to freezer camp. We'll see. So Mr. Red got him yesterday pretty good. Even his crow was different. But no matter how many people I've asked about an aggressive rooster, they all tell me the same thing. I've watched videos, we've done all the suggestions, but I mean, he's doing what we want him to do. It's just we have to be able to coexist in the same areas. So if he's not willing to coexist with us, then we have a problem. Because we literally are just walking around the yard. Her feathers look so funny, but she's going to be so pretty. So, the times may be limited for Mr. Elvis out there, and seeing what we come out with as far as roosters out of this batch. One may be replacing him, because these will definitely be a lot more broken. They only know us. They weren't in a hatchery. They weren't, bred in nature. They've only seen us. So I'm hoping that'll help some of the issue. We'll see. Though a couple of days of confinement might do Elvis some good too. Hey, lame. And then that's your baby sitting right there in front of the camera with the butt towards us. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Right there. There she is. With the fluffy cheeks. So that yellow one there and the one that's peeping out under the heater, those are the two new ones. The little black one with the butt towards us, that's a new one. And that one is new. There's 5. 5 new ones. There's Buttercup. That's Miss Frizzle on the camera. That's a new one. See how they got the feather? It's hard to tell against that the shavings, but their feet are feathered. Yeah, I'll stay busy. Story of my life. But when I'm at home, I want it to be my kind of busy. I want it to be the busy that I like. Hey, Sarah. They're all going up underneath the heat. There's Roxanne. You can easily pick her out because she is so red. It don't pick up as much in the camera as it does in person, but she's really red. But yeah, they're all doing really good. I would say in this canister here, I filled it up this morning before I left, and they've already eaten it down to where it's just in the bottom. So they like to eat. They eat rather well. I might have to start collecting some chick support on y'all's babies over here. I need that. Well, it won't happen until probably next spring or summer, but I want to have an egg stand to put out eggs. We already get so many now, and I share them with 3 or 4 other families, but it just depends. Such darlings, and that's how they start. That's right. No, seriously, if I was to do the monetization thing, it would go to them. It would go to them. That's where Roxanne with her face up in the camera. It's so funny, but it's because there's a light on the camera. That's why they're attracted to it. You see, my dog walked through. Dora really loves the chickens. She really loves the chickens. So she scratches from time to time. I think she just likes to stir them up. But other than that, they don't care. They don't mind. They just walk through. They're just like, oh, Mom, what did you bring now? So I'll show you the other babies. Because y'all seen those as these were hatching, I was putting them in to help with the sound. And they're getting really big too. They're getting feathered quite nicely. They're a little bit more wild in there. Because they fly around and act like donkeys. Oh. Hold on, you guys. I gotta figure out how to get this to stay in place. There we go. But they're getting feathered. They're going through their ugly stage. They go through an ugly stage for several weeks. See how they just attack each other? But those are Moran silver lace, English silver lace are the gray. The Marines are the ones that are mostly black, and the ones with the yellow are black Australorp. Australorp. They can be pretty loud sometimes, especially with as many in here as there is. There's 8 in that pen, if I'm not mistaken. I think I had 4 of the Marans. Maybe I have 2 Marans. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I know the gray ones are the silver lace. Orpington. There's black, black, no, Majestic Majesty Marans, and the black Australorps. But they're more messy because they're bigger. They definitely eat more. They poop more, and they are roosting, which is why there's poop all over their heater, which I think I have a resolution to keeping it cleaner or a little easier to clean. I'm going to get some of those disposable flat pans, the aluminum pans, and I'm just going to lay it on top. I think that it will like hug it a little bit and not slide off. Because those are heaters and I can't stick that in water to clean them, so I'm constantly wiping them off with paper towels, and well, it would be a lot easier if I could just take the pan off and wash it off and put it back. So I think that's what I'm going to try. So those are the babies that were in the video, the live, while the other ones hatch. So you can see how big they grow, how quickly they grow. Let's stick you back over here and let you watch your babies again. I can get it to sit right. There you go. Oh, that cracks me up. I don't know if that's ever going to get old. I'm very interested in what that blue light is. But you can tell these aren't really roosting. See how clean theirs is? Their heater is compared to that other one. Enjoy the baby stage. Once they start roosting, they poop on everything. It took them no time to clear that off, didn't it? They love them some treats. It's just mealworms. I need to figure out how to make my own. I guess that's freeze dried. I don't know. I don't know if they're dehydrated or freeze dried, but if they're dehydrated, I'm gonna figure out how to make my own. A bag of those is like $20, and they love them. But they also eat scrambled eggs and chip starter. They drink plenty of water. I put a little apple, just a splash, just a dash of apple cider vinegar with mother into their water. That helps keep parasites, and it's a good wormer. You feed them worms, and then you have to prevent them from getting the parasite worms. So. I had a bigger feeder in there with them, but I put it out with the bantams that I put outside today. So they got the smaller jar, which is fine. I'm just going to have to fill it up twice a day, it looks like. They love to eat. They don't really like it when they can go outside. They free range and get all kind of goodies. I was snipping off all my herbs last night, cleaning some of my herb boxes out, gave all the scraps to the lavenders out in the coop. They tore it up. It was gone. This morning I went to check on them before I left, and they cleaned it up. You couldn't imagine touching a mealworm. Well, dehydrated. I had a whole bucket. I mean, there's a lot of things I never imagined myself doing. I used to never touch the chickens. Back when I first started, like, I didn't like touching them. And I'm still not real big on touching the bigger chickens. That might change with these just because they're my babies. But let's see if they'll come get them into my hand. Come here. Come here, Roxanne. Look. Did you get enough already? Usually Roxanne will eat out of my hand, but maybe some more. Yeah. It's so cute. These are all so cute with their fuzzy cheeks. These are things you do to save some money. I don't mind touching worms. I've been fishing all my life. Worms don't bother me. And I don't touch snakes. I don't touch lizards. I'm sure there's other things out there that I wouldn't hold. What'd you do? Drop it? Oh. You have the paper? Are you okay? Mr. Red's in there ironing the. I think it's pillar beads. I don't know what the heck they're called. What's the bucket say on that? What does the bucket say? What are those called? Oh, I think they're pillar beads. Anyway, they're the little things you set on the pokey. Oh, I don't know what the heck. I'm too tired. Anyway, you know, the beads that you melt together and then you put all the different colors and make. See, and then ironing them because they finished. Hey, Lydia. You busy girl. So anywho, I got my stickers and I cut some stickers up. So if you'd like a sticker, let me show you. Yeah, handle it. If you want a sticker, there we go. I'm gonna put my email in the chat, or if you are on my Facebook, send me a message with your address and I'll send you one. And we also have Mr. Red's. I'll throw one of them in there also. So send me your address and I will send you a sticker. Let me make sure I'm spelling my email right. And I spelled the email wrong. Angela, I do believe. But I know how to get in contact with you. So I'll check after. And if I don't, if for some reason I deleted our messages or anything, I'll let you know. Oh, Liddy, we understand. We know you're working. Bless your heart. We know how that goes. I've got the next 3 days of 12-hour shifts, so I'm not going to get much done in the next 3 days. But Friday, I'm off, and I just have to make a cheesecake for a birthday party for Saturday. So I'm going to be doing that. Maybe the other coop will be here, and we can get that put together this weekend. It's supposed to be a nice weekend versus last weekend. It was raining. We only had Sunday to do work outside, so just crammed it all in. I think Mr. Red uploaded the video. Are you uploading the video? Are you uploading a video? Mr. Red has video uploading currently, so that'll be posting sometime in the very near future. Also, if you type hashtag baked, it'll drop you a link. I think that everybody here is already connected, but it doesn't hurt for people that watch the replay if they want to connect with you, so feel free to do that. Hashtag baked, BAKED. Did it work? Wow. Ooh, they're hot. That's my melody.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. The star and heart. That's cool. These things, this is what they're making. That's a Hello Kitty character. Here's Hello Kitty. I know, you want to bite it. Don't bite it. And a star. And a heart.
Okay. Good job.
That's what they've been doing the past couple days. Ooh, this one might need to be busted again. Ouch.
Get a piece of them up.
Hey, Guja. She's a bit scared. Here's another critter we have in the house.
Why are you getting so close, Alvin?
We call her Guja Pig, but her name's Almond. We just call her Guja Pig.
They're still hot, baby, you know.
Kelly, try it again. It's a guinea pig. What is it?
It's a Guja Pig.
It's a Guja Pig. It's a guinea pig.
I wonder how she would react with chickens.
I don't know, but don't put her in there.
Yeah. She might eat them. She's too nice. She only eats human beings that are food. I would have shook you, Mama. Me too. Well, you are your mother. That's your grandma.
That's a guinea pig. Be still, Paisley.
Almond.
She named her Almond because the color on her nose, it looks like the shape of an almond.
It was Poppy, but now it's Almond. Then we have dogs.
I know they know about dogs. They just don't know about all the inside critters.
I know about Emerald, sure.
We have a Greasy Conure Emerald. We have a tortoise, Tallulah, and we have a red-eared slider named Turbo. We have 2 turtles, and we have fish. Cichlid. And we have 4 dogs and probably 150,000 barn cats out there. We just found some more kittens under, they're actually under my she shed. We found those right before we came in. They're just opening their eyes, so if the girls keep messing with them, maybe they'll be tame enough and I can take them and get them fixed. That's the problem with barn cats. Are you allergic? Why can't you have cats? We have cats because we live in the middle of the cornfield. It keeps all the mice and unwanted rodents away. Oh, yeah. I thought for a long time my daughter was because her dad had cats, and every time she came back from her dad, she would be itching, and her eczema would be really inflamed. But I guess we grew out of it, or either it was something else we didn't know about. Mr. Red's bringing home wood he cut out of an old 100-year-old house. I bet it's not long enough to be a manhole. That would be cool. You can always get one of those hairless hats. They're not really wanting to eat out of the hand of that for some reason. I guess they're cool. They should be. I filled that up this morning. And Bobcats and Florida Panthers. You know, the cats really don't bother the chickens.
Where do you take the litter out again?
They're right here. I wouldn't want those big cats. No, all of our animals pretty well coexist nicely. Panther ate raccoons. Probably, it wouldn't surprise me. Hey, Carmen. Yes, they're busy. They're busy. I don't think I got the camera back exactly the way I had it rolled out. Angela, you change your picture that fast. I've thought about it. The only problem with the turkey is they are so, well, males are so big. I started to get some. I seen them. I guess they're white turkeys. I'm not sure exactly what the name of them are. I'm not into. I've not done any turkey research, so I don't know. But they have white turkeys, and if I got some, that would probably be. Probably what I do, but I don't know their temperament. And they would have to stay in a fenced area. I don't know if they'd have enough room or not. I'm pretty content with my chicks. We've got the ducks, and the ducks are a lot. Yeah, just the two of them. Oh, they make such a mess. Now geese are mean. I don't want no geese. I don't want no geese. Nope, nope, nope. Now they are mean. I think all of them are mean. I don't know if there's a friendly breed of geese or not, but I definitely don't. I definitely don't want no mean animals. Kids play out there. Yeah, why not? Don't get the camera. I don't know much about geese, and I do not know much about ducks. We had ducks when we moved into this house. We had two, and at that time we just had a picket fence in the front yard, so we kept them out there. And I think one had the attack of the coyote. We have coyotes, we got raccoons, we got fox, we got all kind of wildlife out here. I think maybe a coyote got one. We thought they got both, but a couple of days later, another one come waddling out from underneath some bushes that we had in the front, and we felt bad because it was just one. So Mr. Reds had a boss that had a pond and ducks, so I sent it off to live with some other ducks, and sure enough, as soon as I let her go, because I thought it was a boy, she started laying eggs. And that's really what I wanted. That's what I really want to bake with. I want to bake with some duck eggs. I want to see how much of a difference it makes. Have a taste test challenge. See if we can tell a difference. Look, Sean's giving you the fluffy butt view. And hot dang. Oh, she turned around. Excuse me. The other ones are snoozing over here. Carmen, what do you want on your farm? Okay, Lydia. I will say that Orpingtons are much friendlier, and Cochins, they're pretty friendly. Americana and the Green Eggers, they're not real duck. They say they are, but they're really not. They're not real docile. But I think these will be different just because they've been with us this whole time. They weren't raised in a, they weren't bred in a hatchery or anything like that. You want chickens, ducks, turkeys, at least 2 cows and 2 pigs. I've had a couple pigs. I've had a mini Juliana pig. Not long ago, it wasn't this past winter, it was the winter before, we had a really bad freeze, and she was in the house. I kept her in a crate in the house, and we just let her outside. And not thinking, I salted the back patio, and she got out there and ate the salt, and salt is very toxic for pigs. So there's a tip for when you have your farming. Salt is toxic for pigs. But I wish I could have cows. I don't have enough land for that. We just have a little over 2 acres, and it's kind of split up. Some of it is on one part of the driveway, and it's just up towards the road, and there's no fence over there. And then to the front, and then we head back all the way to the cornfield. All the way to the cornfield, but only part of it's fenced in. I wish I could. I would love to have that. Oh God. Who you gonna get? What's out there? They want that cat. Or anything that goes down the road. We got 11 babies in here, 8 in the pen that's next to them, 12 adult chickens and roosters, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in the pen, the new coop, and then the 2 ducks. So I don't know how many that is so far. I do have some eggs in the incubator, and I'm going to try. Let's see if I can do this. My first husband and I were looking at a farm purchase one day, and it was a mess with 2 coops, and I slipped and fell and broke my left thumb. Needless to say, oh, Angela, if I could tell you how many times I have failed or hurt myself outside. I got an injury this weekend, but it wasn't from outside. It was from tripping over the dog in the bedroom. Coming back from the bathroom at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I knocked my table over, which had my, those big massage gun things that have the balls on the end of it. Well, it was on my nightstand, and it fell off and hit me right in the top of the foot. And I had to sit on the bed and just silently cry for about 15 minutes. And it's bruised, and it hurts to wear shoes, so I was walking around barefooted at work today, and they were like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "My foot hurts." Let me see if I can put this camera in this tent and see if we can't handle these eggs where y'all can see. Hold on, just bear with me. Hey, Storm Radio, how are you? No. Hold on. Hold on. Trying to see where I can set this so you can see. Somehow I'm gonna rig this up in here that way when they hatch, y'all can watch again. I'm sorry, I don't make you sick. Okay. I don't know what I did. Apparently in the back door is not a place to do this either. Because nobody means anything until I'm doing something. Oh, that's how it goes. Okay. Still trying to figure out where to put this where it will stay. And you can see it. Because this just wants to fall over. Ah! Why does this keep going off? Okay. It's because the light's off. So let me turn that on. I gotta turn my computer to where I can see. Now we'll try the candle and see if we can't see if it won't show. It may not. Let's see. It cuts off every time the light goes off. Oh, it's not gonna let me be great. Hold on. I've got a solution. I don't know if you can still hear me. See, this is how I candle. I put it on top of the light. But apparently this camera is light sensitive. So let me grab my phone. Angela, I'm gonna whip your butt. That was so kind. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see. Let me log in. I'm gonna try to do this for my phone. Let's see. With you guys, the last time I tried to do like videos that forget. It's a shame. I pay as much money as I do for these phones every month, and they don't work worth it. Try. Let me see if that makes a difference, because for some reason this is not. Hush. 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 Max is pulling up, so that's what we're talking about. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hush. Hush. Oh, working. Working. Let me turn the camera around. Hush.
What did I say?
What are you gonna do?
No, not a darn thing. Hush.
Hush. Go.
Let's see if this one. My arms get
Okay. Is it
Let
clear?
me see it. So I'm trying to get it close enough where you can see the. Oh my. So that's one.
Let's get in the door, because there's not a front door that can be used. It's not locked, is it? Hurry up. Not exactly sure, but This is not going good.
They are both of them.
Okay, so we're gonna try it. I'm not sure the streakiness is, but there's movement. There is movement right there. Right in the bottom. So I'm gonna set up a good one. I'm gonna grab another egg. That's a white. Here is a lavender. Veins. Veins are very well seen. Let's see if we can see any movement. You see the dark spot at the bottom? That dark spot? It's an eye. That's an eye bud. So if we see any movement, it's going to be right there where that darker spot is. There's a little movement. There's some things going on, so that's good. See, the air sac is glowing. When I tilt it this way, you can see that air sac. That's what I need to measure closer to time. So I don't know if y'all are seeing that dark spot move or not, but that's the embryo. So that one's good. Check. So that one, the brown are lavenders. And the white are Polish. And I have one some weird name. Cockatoo, and it's a possible frizzle. Again. Why? Delicious. Listen, I will tell you something. The yolk is not the baby. The baby is not present until it is put in the incubator, and then it grows from the little cell that is on the yolk. The babies actually eat the yolk themselves before they hatch. The air sac is glowing really good. There's some movement in the bottom. When you're eating eggs, you're not eating the baby. It's kind of, reproduction. And when the egg gets fertilized and it grows the embryo, it's not the egg itself. So yeah. So that one's good. Grab another. I've got 12. I'm hoping I can get another incubator before these go on lockdown, which I need to do like next week. Because I would like to put 6 and this one, I don't think it's anymore. I think it tried to develop and um, not seeing any movement, and I'm pretty sure that's what they call blood ring, which is that. Don't watch it. I'll finish kindling these and we'll report back. I want to see already. Can you still hear me? If not, this is ridiculous. I don't know what's wrong with my internet, so I'm gonna finish kindling these and finish these. I'll update guys. let you know. I'm and I'll take out anything that's not looking good at that point. I won't keep them in there. They'll explode.
Center stage 1.
Oh gosh.
Center stage 1.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming and watching the babies and seeing the update. And Angela, thank you so much. That will buy 2 bags of feed. So that's great. Appreciate it. That was very, very kind of you. Like I said, if you want stickers, email me, bakewithmissred@gmail.com. I will send out stickers probably on Friday. So that gives some time. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. Thanks again. Bye.